In the unforgiving world of Formula One, legends are forged, champions are crowned, and careers are defined by split-second decisions and moments of undeniable brilliance. But sometimes, just sometimes, a career takes a turn so sudden, so brutal, that it leaves an irreversible mark on not just the individual, but on the sport itself. Robert Kubica, a name that for many F1 fans evokes a profound sense of what if? What if a single devastating accident hadn't changed his career path? What if he had fulfilled the potential that so many believed would lead him to multiple world championships? From his earliest days in karting, Kubica was marked for greatness. Born in Krakow, Poland, he was a natural behind the wheel. Quickly dominating in the junior ranks, he raced against future F1 stars like Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, often outshining them. Hamilton himself once called Kubica one of his fiercest competitors and a testament to the raw speed and audacious talent the Pole possessed. He was a force of nature, a driver with innate feel for the car, pushing limits that others simply couldn't comprehend. His arrival in F1 with BMW Sauber in 2006 was met with immediate excitement. In just his third Grand Prix start in Monza, he claimed a sensational podium, announcing his presence on the global stage. He was fearless, aggressive, yet possessed a remarkable consistency. The F1 paddock quickly recognized he was no ordinary rookie. The 2008 season was where Kubica really came into his own. He secured BMW Sauber's first and only pole position in Bahrain, and then a few races later achieved a historic victory at the Canadian Grand Prix, a year after a terrifying crash at the same circuit. He led the championship for a significant portion of the season, battling against the likes of Lewis Hamilton and Felipe Massa. While BMW's decision to shift focus to the 2009 car ultimately hampered its title challenge, his performance in 2008 cemented his reputation as a genuine future world champion. He was quick, strategic, and crucially incredibly intelligent in his racecraft. By 2010, Kubica had moved to Renault, a team that had recently struggled but was clearly on an upward trajectory. In an R30 that wasn't consistently a front runner, Kubica dragged incredible performances out of it. He delivered 3 podiums and showcased his immense talent, often making the car appear far more capable than it was. He was regularly praised for his ability to maximize the car's potential, to adapt to challenging conditions, and to extract every last tenth. The whispers in the paddock grew louder. Robert Kubica was destined for Ferrari. And then, on February 6, 2011, everything changed. During a small pre-season rally event in Italy, the Ronde di Andorra Rally, Robert Kubica suffered a horrific accident. His Skoda Fabia collided with a crash barrier, which tragically penetrated the cockpit, causing severe and life-threatening injuries to his right arm and hand. He was trapped for over an hour, fighting for his life. The immediate fears were for his survival, let alone his racing career. The list of injuries was staggering. Multiple fractures from his feet to his shoulders, a sub-amputation of his right forearm. He underwent 17 operations, including initial 7-hour surgery, battling against odds to save his arm. It was a brutal, agonizing recovery. Many believed his F1 career was over. The physical limitations were immense, and the mental toll must have been unimaginable. But this is where the biggest what if in Formula One history truly begins. Reports later confirmed by Kubica himself revealed that he had a pre-contract signed with Ferrari for the 2012 season. Imagine that, Robert Kubica driving for the Scuderia Ferrari alongside Fernando Alonso. Consider the landscape of Formula One at the time. Sebastian Vettel and Red Bull were beginning their dominant run. Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button were at McLaren. Fernando Alonso was carrying Ferrari. A driver of Kubica's caliber in a Ferrari would have been a formidable force. Would he have challenged for a championship? Many, including Toto Wolff, believe he would have been a world champion. His aggression, his technical feedback, and his relentless pursuit of perfection, all the hallmarks of a true champion. The thought of the battles he could have had, the races he could have won, the championships he might have claimed. It's truly tantalizing. He was in his prime, with experience, raw speed, and an unyielding will to win. The 2011 season and beyond would have looked vastly different with Robert Kubica in a top-tier car. What happened next is a testament to his extraordinary resilience, though. Despite his injuries, he refused to give up on racing. He turned to rallying, winning the WRC2 championship in 2013, proving his speed and determination were still very much intact. Then, against all medical and logical expectations, he began working towards an F1 comeback. In 2019, after an 8-year absence, Kubica defied belief and returned to a full-time F1 race seat with Williams. It was an incredibly emotional moment for fans worldwide. However, the Williams car was uncompetitive, and its physical limitations, particularly restricted movement in his right arm, made driving the latest generation F1 cars incredibly challenging. He scored a single point that season, a monumental achievement given the circumstances, but a stark contrast to the podiums and wins of his earlier career. Today, Robert Kubica continues to race at a high level in endurance racing, winning championships and demonstrating his enduring passion and skill. He's found fresh air in this new chapter, reminding us all of his remarkable talent. But the what if lingers. It's a conversation that will forever haunt Formula One fans. What if that rally hadn't happened? What if the brightest star in Polish motorsport had been allowed to shine unimpeded? We'll never know how many more victories, poles, or even world championships he would have amassed. Robert Kubica's story is a powerful reminder of the fragility of sporting careers and immense courage of those who refuse to be defined by adversity. He may not have achieved the multiple world championships many predicted, but his journey, his sheer determination, and the tantalizing glimpse of what might have been make him, without a doubt, the biggest what if in Formula One history.